Joseph, do you intend to take Esther as your wife?
I do.
And Esther, do you intend to take Joseph as your husband?
I do.
Let's proceed. First, I want to say welcome. Today we are here celebrating an incredibly sweet moment for Joe and Esther. And as we begin the ceremony, I just want to remind us all of what's happening. Joe and Esther are joining together in what's called a covenant. It's a commitment that says, I'm choosing to bind myself to you until death were to do us part. I want to remind you of a few things we've already talked about. First is that marriage is about friendship. We see in the very beginning that when Adam saw Eve, he rejoiced because he said, same of my same. That loneliness was something Adam experienced even in the garden. And that y'all's friendship and y'all's care for one another will outlast physical intimacy, it'll outlast conflict, it'll outlast the good times, the hard times, and your friendship can be the foundation for y'all's marriage. Number two, what we see God lay out is he says, cleave and become one flesh. It's essentially saying that through thick and thin, I'm yours and you're mine. It's a significant thing to say, no matter what comes our way, I want to be committed to you. And then lastly, what we see is God gives Adam and Eve work to do. He sends them out, arm in arm as it were, to begin this process of making everything new again. And that's part of what marriage is that today is the ceremony, but the rest of your life is the fulfillment of the vows and the things you've committed to. And so you get to go out into the world and you get to join God in this incredible work. Today's full of excitement and joy. Remember it. And when the days come, when they're hard and challenging, remember this moment. Remember that God is committed to you, even to the point of the death of his son. Joseph, repeat after me. I take you, Esther.
I take you, Esther.
To be my wife.
To be my wife.
To have and to hold.
To have and to hold.
For better or for worse.
For better or for worse.
For richer or for poor.
For richer or for poor.
In sickness and in health.
In sickness or in health.
To love and to cherish.
To love and to cherish.
From this day forward.
From this day forward.
Until death do us part.
Until death do us part.
Well, Joseph and Esther, in light of the power invested in me by our Lord, it is my incredible joy to pronounce you as man and wife. Joseph, you may kiss your bride. All right, it is my incredible pleasure to introduce to you for the very first time, Mr. and Mrs. Joseph Esther.
If I were to describe Joe, I would describe him as cool, calm, collected, and confident. What? Look at this man. Look at him. That is a confident man. This is a man that thinks before he speaks, unlike myself. Clearly, he's a man of contemplation. He doesn't do things without purpose, right? And so I know when Joe chooses Esther as his bride, that he's not doing that without full intention. So this is a toast to the man I've known for 2 decades, 2 of them, and to the relationship that I can't wait to see for the rest of my life. This is a toast to Joe and Esther.
So in the 10 years that I have known and loved Esther, I have known kind of 3 things about her. She does nothing halfway. It's all intensity, all the way. She is a powerhouse of a woman, and I love that about her. She loves, and when she loves you, she loves well. She will be your biggest cheerleader. She'll be your captain. She'll fight someone for you, honestly. If she will. She will go to bat for you. And she is really good at board games. Joe, you were a loving, kind, patient man. And when she told me about you, I was over the moon for her. You're so wonderful. And I am so happy she has found you. And now I'm going to let Pravi share a little story about you.
All right, so the first time I met Joe, Esther was so excited to introduce me to this guy she's met, and I could not wait, but I wasn't sure what to expect. But my husband and I flew to Texas. We came and met Joe, and we all went to dinner. And then all of a sudden, Joe disappeared. We didn't know where he went. So we're looking around, we see these two guys walking across the street, and it was Joe and this homeless guy. He took this guy to buy him food, and that's why he was disappeared from everybody. So that moment, when I saw you do that kindness to this stranger, I knew you were the perfect guy for my little sister. I love you guys so much, and I pray that God blesses your home forever and ever. And we love you. And then I would like to raise a glass to Joe and Esther. We love you guys.